Do you have a beach body? Whether it's winter or summer, when you look in your mirror, do you like the body that you see? Now, a lot of people get ready for summer, so they get their beach body ready. So they exercise hard, they go on a diet, they do all the things they need to do to look good in their swimming attire for summer, and then put their winter clothes on and get a little bit chubby. But I always ask this question: if it was the middle of winter and somebody gave you tickets to go to a tropical island, would your body be ready? Now, your mind might be ready. Yes, I'm excited to go, but would your body be ready? And it's one of those things that, as an exercise professional, has perplexed me my whole life. Why would you want to be in shape some of the time and then get out of shape? Why would you want to be healthy sometimes and not other times? Why not just stay healthy, stay fit, stay strong, so that at any time in your life you can go and do any of the things that are exciting to do with a healthy, fit, strong body? So skiing or snowboarding in the winter, rock climbing or hiking or biking or swimming in the summer. Why not have a body that can do all the things that you would like to do at any time of the year? And because we eat every day, we shower every day, we wear clothes every day, we breathe air every day, why don't we keep our body in great shape every day? Which of course means doing something not just physically for your body, but mentally. So if you've got a motivated brain, if you're inspired to stay healthy, fit and strong because your brain's healthy, because that's a logical question, isn't it? Why would you get out of shape? Why would you want to be unhealthy? If you're a parent, a teacher, a coach, or a boss, or a leader, why would you want to be unhealthy, fat, sick, diseased, depressed? Better question, do you have an option to be any of those things? You've got people relying on you, so you've got to be healthy, you've got to be fit, you've got to be strong, you've got to be a solution finder, you've got to be optimistic, you've got to be doing the things that, as a leader, people can look at you and say, I can trust her, I can rely on him, my parents are going to look after me, my teachers know what they're doing because they're really strong, they're really mentally tough, they're resilient. Now, all of that stuff doesn't fall out of the sky in a pretty pink box, obviously, or a blue one. You've got to make sure that you do something every single day to stay healthy, stay fit, stay strong, and why not stay lean and stay looking good. Now, I'm a really old lady, and I always thought, I really did, when I was young, and 20, 30, 40, 50 even is still young. I still think that 60 is young. But I used to think when I was 20 that by the time I was 60 that I would be an old lady. I would be fat and sick and old like most old people are. But then I realised that that doesn't have to happen. There's plenty of older people in the world that are still healthy, fit, strong, doing all amazing things. They're still water skiing, rock climbing, snow skiing, horse riding, doing great stuff when they're older. I've seen 100-year-old people run. I've seen 100-year-old people still play football. I've seen 100-year-old people still dance. I've seen 100-year-old people plus still live their life with quality. So I know that you don't have to get old. So if you're in great shape now, why not stay that way for the rest of your life? And if you're not in great shape now, and this is going to sound very controversial, but surely if you are 20, 30, 40, you should be in great shape so that you can enjoy your life. But and this is a very interesting thing to take note of, a lot of people live to retire. They retire at 60 or 65 or 70, and then a lot of people within a few years of retiring are dead, because they don't have a body that can go and do fun things, so they just sit on their backside, they get bored, they get sick, they get disease, they get depressed, and then they die. I don't want to live my life like that. How about you? I want to be out doing this, and this is an absolute passionate goal of mine, and I hope it's yours too. For your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, the people that you love, the people that you care about, that you're out in a place like this, regardless whether it's winter or summer. And I often have a giggle because this is right near my home in the South Island of New Zealand. And we come here when it's freezing cold and it's snowing and it's icy and the wind's blowing a gale, and we just keep coming here. Now, this beach tonight, nobody here because it's cold and because it's getting dark. In the summer, lots of people. I don't want to be the person that can only go to the beach in the summer. I want to be able to do everything that I love to do every single day of my life because I'm healthy, fit and strong, lean, energetic, and I've got a strong brain that can decide for me, yes, Rowie, let's go do, rather than I'm not motivated, I don't feel like it, I'm too tired, I'm lethargic. So we're about to hike up the mountain. We want to be up there for sunset. I want to live my life to the max every day and see many, many hundreds of more sunsets, thousands of more sunsets, and barring accident or bad luck, I'm planning on being around for a very long time. I think I'm about halfway through my life. I'm sharing that with you because I want to be the motivation and inspiration for young kids who think it's not possible. A lot of young people think that like I used to, by the time you're 60, that you're going to be old and sick and weak and frail. Well, I'm obviously not, and I'm living my life to the max every day as a fit, strong, healthy young woman, even though I'm old. How about you? Are you living your life to the max? Super-duper-doo, how are you? Living my life to the max at the beach, in the cold, in the dark. Woohoo! Yeah.